Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of accelerating money flows out of China. Firstly, however, a US court has approved Volkswagen's record-setting $14.7 billion settlement with regulators and owners of 475,000 dirty diesel cars in the US. And the German company said it would begin buying back vehicles in America in mid-November. And Americans are taking a slightly dimmer view of their economy as their presidential election nears and their labour market expands at a slower rate. The latest consumer confidence survey shows a retreat in confidence that has surprised some analysts. Meanwhile, the important but slightly lagging survey of US house prices shows price growth accelerated in August as a lack of inventory and low interest rates helped push up prices to near record levels. Across the entire nation, they rose 5.3% in the 12 months ended August, a small jump from the 5% increase reported in July. New Zealand has topped a World Bank survey as the easiest place to do business. It ranked number 1 overall and number 1 in 6 of 11 subcategories and was followed by Singapore, Denmark and Hong Kong. New Zealand is also ranked high in another survey on people's generosity. We came in 4th after Australia, number 3, the US, number 2, and Myanmar was again in the top spot. The Europeans were well down this list. It's just another indicator of the gulf between perceptions built from the news and the real situation. China has announced its official unemployment rate was unchanged at 4.05%. It is a statistic that hardly ever changes. They also said they created 10 million new jobs in the first 9 months of 2016, exactly on target. And staying in China, they're having to start using desalinated seawater to cover for a severe shortage of fresh water. Obviously, this is only an option along their coast and is a very expensive one. And money is flowing out of China again at a record rate. These flows are depressing their exchange rate and requiring their central bank to raise its interest rates. China's overnight money rate has climbed to its highest in 18 months. Against the US dollar, their exchange rate is now at a 6-year low. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged at 1.76%. The US benchmark oil price is pretty much unchanged as well, at just over $50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just under $51 a barrel. However, the International Energy Agency has released a report today saying that the world's capacity to generate electricity from renewable sources has now overtaken coal. The IEA says in a new report that last year, renewables accounted for more than half of the increase in electricity capacity. The report also says that 500,000 solar panels were installed every day last year around the world. In China, it says there were 2 wind turbines set up every hour. The gold price is up $9 today, now at $1,271 an ounce. The New Zealand dollar is also a little higher at 71.6 US cents, and on the cross rates it is 93.7 Aussie cents, and the euro is 65.8 euro cents. The TWI is now at 75.9. I'm David Chaston, and that was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.